Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Angie. Today is the final 7-play episode where we're going to stuff just 2 challenges left, finish them off, and then reallocate those funds. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, it's probably a good idea to get those funds in the first place, but first, before I go ahead and count this cash, I'm going to use my new fingertip moistener from Budget with Maddie. She is one of my online besties, and I'm just so excited to use this. I've always wanted to. It basically just helps you count money a little easier, so let's try it out. All right, so we have 150, 60, 65, 6, 7, and 8. So 168, and then for those of you who are new, this is a save and play book that I sell in my shop. So it consists of 6 different savings challenges. They're all kind of like different and unique. And basically I've been doing this for about, I believe this is our 9th episode, so I do it once a week, so about 2 months, and I believe I've saved over $1,000. So let's go ahead and just fill out those last 2 challenges, and then we'll go ahead and give everything a count. So in Frosted Funds, which is this challenge right over here, we finished it last week, we are going to be adding $53. So 50, and then the 3 ones. So in total for Frosted Funds, we have 51, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. So $223, I believe. I don't know why my counting feels a little crazy today. And then in Lucky Roll Bingo, as you could see, this entire bingo board has been crossed off. We got all of our bingos. We are adding the last $115. So in total, we have 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So $460 in bingo. I feel like that is definitely crazy. So what I want to do is, since I'm here, I'll unstuff this. For each challenge, I dedicated the money to something specific. So I'm going to go challenge by challenge. So maybe it's a good idea if I do this instead. So we have Lucky Roll Bingo at $460. So we're going to add it to the side, and I kind of wanted to put it in order, so let's do checkmate first. We should have 300 in here, so 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 95, 300. I'm going to put this over here, so that's 300 and Lucky Roll, checkmate. Then we have 460 in Lucky Roll Bingo. Pack it or spend it, we've already reallocated this money, but it did save us 75, so I'm going to add the 75 just so we can count it. Okay, Frosted Funds, I believe it's 223, but I'm going to count again. 51, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. $223 for Frosted Funds. This is Spin and Save. I can't remember if I added 223. I don't think I did. So Spin and Save, we have 1, 2, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 50, 60, 71, and 2. 372 in Spin and Save. And then roll the dice should be 120. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 120. I think I forgot to add something. Okay, so 1475, I did the math wrong. I got overstimulated by all the different challenges, but it's 1475 plus the 75 from Pack It or Spend It, which I've already reallocated. So that is a total of $1,550. So $1,550 I saved up in 2 months just by playing games. So before I go ahead and reallocate this cash, I do want to say that the Save and Play booklets that I sell in my shop are going to be restocking in my shop on September 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are interested in playing these games along with me, you can take a look back at my episodes and see exactly how I play the games. If that's something you're interested in, these will be restocking on September 5th. The first place we're going to go is in my low priority binder. So we are starting off with roll the dice. So I'm just going to go challenge by challenge, like I said. So we have $120. I'm going to do 100 in my spending. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I do have an unstuffing coming up where I use credit cards in my cash stuffing system. When I spend on a credit card, I'm kind of keeping note of what categories I'm budgeting for in cash. Then at the end of the month, in order to pay off that credit card and my expenses, I unstuff from my designated envelopes. So my personal spending was a little high this month, which is why I might be overcompensating it, but I'd rather overcompensate and have the money than not have it. So in total for my spending, we have 51, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 200. All right, and then the last 20 is going to go into my miscellaneous. That is in this booklet right over here, or binder. Now I'm getting confused between binder and booklet. Okay, so miscellaneous is getting this last 20. So it has $70. And then right after this, I'm going to do a cash stuffing. So I'll have my reallocated funds, my cash stuffing, and then I'll do my unstuffing and condensing. Okay, roll of dice is officially complete. Now we're going to go into spin and save. So spin and save is right over here. So this was $372. So we're going to take out my business binder. All right, so these funds in my spin and save that I've saved up here are going into real estate and savings. So it looks like real estate is getting 270. So 250 and 70. So far in real estate, we have 5,300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70. So 5,770. We're going to be putting more in there from other challenges as well. And then in our long-term savings, I'm putting, this should be 102. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 102. So our long-term savings, I'm actually going to switch that into a, I don't know if it's called like a brokerage account, but it basically, I'm going to set up kind of like a, I don't even know how to, like, what's the word for it, but I'm signing up using Fidelity, if that rings a bell at all for anyone. So for me and my boyfriend, it's kind of going to be like an investment account instead of like long-term savings. So I want like a good amount of money to like put in there and then invest in like, I think like EFTs or something like that. I don't know. I got to do more research, but if you do that, let me know in the comments down below what you do, who you use. I'm probably going to go with Fidelity and just kind of like make myself a portfolio. I'm not sure yet. But so far we have 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 409 to start off with. All right, so that's about that for our business binder. All right, so we're gonna hop right back into low priority here for frosted funds. So I'm gonna put $80 into my cash stuffing fund, which I did kind of overspend from this month. Again, I'm overcompensating so that I can do my unstuffing. So I'm just gonna take out 80, so 50, 70, and 80. I'll put that in the envelope shortly, and then the leftover for this should be 143. So 51, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So this $143 is actually going to go to an outstanding balance I have on my Amex card. So some of this money is going to go toward like a credit card payment, just like an extra, because I got my first credit card when I was 17. So there were some mistakes that were made. My brain was still developing and technically still is until I'm 25, but I have a feeling it's already like fully there. I don't know yet. I have no evidence to prove that. But anyway, I'm going to be putting this toward my Amex card. So I'm going to put this maybe somewhere over here. And I do have another payment I'm going to put toward my Amex card as well, or another portion for a payment from a different challenge. So I'll just keep that there for now. So in our cash stuffing fund, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, and 40. So $140. So I am grateful that I was able to spend at my friends' shops and support small businesses. Like that is all good and fine. Like that's not money I regret spending, but I did go over what I wanted to spend. But I just feel like everybody came out with such great items. So how could I not? Back into the business binder we go. So the next one we're going to be doing is bingo. So bingo was our highest earning challenge with $460, which is absolutely insane to me. So in our real estate, we're going to be doing $230. So 20, 30. We're going to put that in shortly. Left over, we should have $230. So 51, 20, 40, 60, 82. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, my counting is definitely off today, which is kind of bad for me because I am batch recording like 4 videos. So hopefully I lock in at some point. So yeah, our real estate should have a good amount of money in here now. I want to give it a quick, oh wait, no, these are both 230, so it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. So I might actually swap out this 230 instead because this is going to go back to the bank. So it's like a mini condensing. I think I got that all sorted out. So we have 5,300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 70, 90, 910, 930, 50, 70, 90, 6,000. Okay, so that was my goal, to put 6,000 or to make 6,000 in here. So yay, we did it, and we are going to condense that in our upcoming condensing. And then this is the $230 that kept confusing me. That's going to go toward Amex. All right, so now that that's all settled, we are going to put this binder away. The last binder we are hopping into is my travel binder. So we have our Checkmate Challenge left, and that saved us $300. So 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 95, 300. That's going to go into our Montenegro trip. All right, so let me set that up. So this will give us a nice little boost into our trip envelopes. So we have 200, 250, 350, 400, 455, 550, 70, 90, 610, 30, 50, 70, 90, 710, 20, 30, and 40. So $740 saved up so far for our Montenegro trip. All right, and then for those of you who are curious, I will go ahead and give a quick count for how much I'm actually putting toward my credit card, kind of like as an extra payment. So we have 51, 52, 53, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, and 3. So $373 is going to go to my Amex card. All right, I can't believe we have officially completed the Save and Play booklet, and we completed these challenges. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined me on this little journey here. And like I said, I will be restocking these booklets on September 5th. That's a Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if you liked what you saw today, I make this type of content all the time. I'm actually going to film my cash stuffing, unstuffing, and condensing. And then you can also look forward to some videos in the future. I'll be posting about how I use credit cards in my system. I'm actually changing my credit card setup right now, so that's just got to wait a little bit. But anyways, if you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!